On a trip a few years ago, I crossed some items off my bucket list. Visits to an aircraft museum and a football game in Nashville. I still feel the beautiful sunshine and burst out laughing when I think about having goofy fun with a close friend. I also remember how it felt to not be out of breath for the first time in months. 2018 started with a last-minute itinerary change in my life, visits with my doctor. She called me after her normal office hours, insisting that I have the first appointment the next day. I had never seen her look as worried as she did when we went over the previous day's test results. Our conversation wrapped up with her saying, "I would like you to go to the hospital right away." Of course, I stopped at home for breakfast and to grab a book. Hospital waiting rooms can take a while. Once I'd made my way to the triage desk at the emergency room, I realized I might have been wrong. Things moved like I was late for a flight. Nurses rushed me through admitting, ushered me down various hallways, and conducted tests in record time. My first ever extended trip to the hospital had just begun. 5 days later, I was at home staring at a binder with a new itinerary for my life. Each page filled with information about low-sodium diets and all the things I could no longer have or do. It was overwhelming and terrifying. 2 days later, I met Christy. After that first meeting, I finally had a tour guide to help me navigate this crazy place. This journey seemed doable. Packing for a trip can be overwhelming, even for the most seasoned traveler. When you have congestive heart failure, every morning is like packing for a long holiday. Packing for the day means answering 45 questions so that I am prepared for what might happen. I would never have figured out how to manage this without Christy to guide me. Some journeys bring the beauty of new friendships with them. Others leave the mark of relationships that have died. My weekly visits with Christy started to prepare me for this eventuality. Bits of advice, viewpoints to consider, and resources to look up. When painful marks appeared on my soul, she helped me process those emotions and make peace with my journey. 2 years later, I see the marks on my body, my heart, and my soul. When I look at these marks, I see the hurt and the things that I have lost. I see the strength that they represent and the celebration that they deserve. I see the amazing friendships that they have exposed and the loving family that I have. Underneath them all, I see the compassion, support, and guidance that Christy provided me. When you're planning for the trip of a lifetime, a travel agent is an amazing resource. When you are planning for your lifetime with congestive heart failure, a social worker is a resource you cannot live without.